David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience. We're back with another Bond influencer moment, and we're here with Anders. Anders, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
It's great. Now, where did you come from? You traveled far today to be here.
Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden.
And you drove the whole way, didn't you?
I did actually, because I'm going to Berlin after this.
Oh my gosh, he's a world traveler, folks. Anders, tell us, what is your claim to fame? What have you done in the Bond world? It's quite a bit.
It's quite a bit, yeah. I can hardly believe it myself sometimes, actually. No, I've been doing it for, well, I've been doing, when I say I've been doing it, I mean, doing my site, I've been doing my site for about 14 years.
And tell us about your site.
From Sweden with Love. I originally set it up actually only for myself, actually, because I had so much stuff in my collection at home, so I couldn't keep track of it when I was traveling.
Right.
So I set it up only to keep track of the collection, and then I was in England. I could double check things I had, just to make sure I didn't buy them again.
Smart move.
But that was like the first 2-3 years. That was sort of a collection site. But then it has evolved into something else, because I like to post about the books, the movies, special reports, events, people I met.
It's really become kind of a hub of information for a lot of people. It's not just about Sweden; it's about the world.
No, I think originally I wanted to have sort of from a Swedish point of view. Which makes it unique in a sense.
True.
And obviously I have it in English, but it's also available in Swedish, of course. But
right.
I wanted to make it available also in English for the international audience.
Yeah.
And it's very rewarding when people come to me and say, "Oh, I saw your site and I read this and blah blah blah."
Yeah. Well, the Bond community is really appreciated. I mean, it's one of these sites, and what you've done to it has been around for a long time. You've affected obviously a lot of people. About the Bond community, what is the thing that you like about the Bond community so much?
No, it's the friendship and camaraderie. I think, to quote you yourself, because I think that's why I still do it and why I still enjoy it. It's because I like to meet people, I like to travel. I mean, I still collect, but not in the same scope that I used to. I mean, I still collect special items, etc. But it's more the camaraderie and the friendship.
I think that's almost universal. Everybody that we talk to, that seems to be the excuse the pun, that binds everything together. It really does. Yeah. So we have to ask you, you've been doing this for a long time. You've met a lot of incredible celebrities. What's been the most exciting Bond experience that you've been a part of?
Well, it's probably when I was an extra on Quantum of Solace.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know about that.
Because I made the cut.
Wow.
So I'm in it a few seconds. You can actually see me, but that was nice. It was nice to be on set, etc. But
sure.
The fact that when I did the scene I was in that made it to the movie. Because I knew the second unit director of that scene, and I just heard my name being called, and then I walked over to him, and there was Mark Forster, the main director of Quantum, and he was sitting there in the corner looking at every shot in a small monitor.
Right.
So I came over to him, and then suddenly Daniel Craig was standing next to me.
Oh my gosh.
So and suddenly we were receiving instructions from Mark Forster, actually, both him and I together.
Right.
And that was sort of surreal, actually.
That is so surreal.
Because the camera switches angles and it captures me and Daniel.
Right.
So that's why we got this special introduction. But
oh my gosh.
That was sort of surreal, actually.
Yes, it is. It's going to be so hard to top that. Unbelievable. All right. We've been asking people almost like a speculation. As you well know, Bond 25 is coming up, brand new movie. Tell us, what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen in Bond 25?
Well, that's a very good question. I wish I could answer it.
What should happen?
No, I think my what should I say? My visions for, I mean, my own hopes for it is that I hope at least it's separated from the other Daniel Craig's movies, so that they make this as a standalone adventure. That's what I really hope for, at least.
Yeah.
Then of course, I mean, when it comes to details, it obviously they need a strong villain, because that's always good in a Bond movie.
Always, yeah.
Great stunts, I think, is important. But it's the storyline. I think it's most important for me now.
That's a great point.
And that it's entertaining, I think, because that's the most
Yes.
important thing with a Bond movie. I think
That's why we go.
It needs to be entertaining.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
All right, so this last part we have a lot of fun with. We think we do. We call it the magic wand. So if you could put yourself into any James Bond experience, it could be a movie, another movie, it could be a James Bond experience driving sexy cars, whatever it is, what would be that James Bond experience for you?
Well, I go back to my 15-year-old self, I think, because ever since then, and still up to this day, actually, even though I played golf, actually, because I have a big passion in life, I like to play golf.
Right.
I played golf a number of times with George Lazenby.
Wow.
And he would be sad when I say this, but my dream since I was 15 years old is I always wanted to play golf with Sean Connery.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure.
Because I had working colleagues actually
Right.
who has been on the course at the same time as him, so that they have seen him play, so to speak. But to actually play with him for 18 holes, that would be fantastic.
Have you ever chased him down, tried to stalk him?
Not really.
Hide in corners?
Not really. No.
Oh.
I seen him being interviewed on stage once, but I haven't never really corresponded.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a fan of people just coming up and surprising him.
I met his son last summer actually.
Is that right?
Jason. Very nice guy, very friendly. But I didn't want to ask him too many questions about Sean. But
Did you ask Jason for a play date so you can come over and see Sean Connery?
I actually didn't, but
You got to cover these things. No, that's perfect. And
no, but I mean, golf with Sean, that would be my ultimate experience.
I love it. That's actually a really good one.
Yeah.
Anders, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
my
time.
pleasure.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
This has been David Zaritsky, The Bond Experience. We'll see you very soon. Take care. Oh, hey, you're still here. I didn't even know. You listen, while you're here, if you want, so I would actually go to this button right here and click on it, because then you actually subscribe to our vlogs. It's amazing. You get to see all the upcoming stuff first. You get notifications. It screams at you while you're at work. It's absolutely amazing. Just click on this button, hit subscribe. Just move your cursor. Move.